Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be learning how to do the diagonal running man. So for those who are new here to my channel, welcome. I post new tutorials every week teaching you all different types of cutting shapes, shuffle, moves from a broad range of glides, combos, choreographies, single moves, and much more. So if that sounds like something that you're into, then go ahead and click subscribe so that you never miss out. So in today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to do the diagonal running man, which looks like this. But before we can fully dive into a diagonal running man, we're first going to have a look at a heels running man. So that looks like this. So heels running man is just like your regular running man, but there are two differences here. Okay, so we are still coming up to the middle to perch, and we are dragging our foot to the back. Okay, so just go ahead and play around with this. Feeling first. Okay, so middle and back. In this move, our weight placement is always on the balancing leg. So when I bring my foot down, I bring it down to my heel. There's never any weight on it, okay? This foot stays pretty free. However, I am making sure that I'm always connecting my heel down to the floor, okay? While still keeping my weight in the back foot. So I'm still managing to do this without leaning back. I've got a slight bend in my knee, and so I'm just sat into that balancing leg, okay, which allows me to just bring my heel straight down. So something you want to avoid is pushing your heel really far forward. Okay, just keep it natural, going from your knee straight down to the floor. From the knee straight down to the floor. Okay, and just get comfortable with doing these smaller steps for now while we're learning. So let's pick this up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. A bit faster. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so now if we wanted to make the step a little bit wider, what we then do is we slide back onto the ball of the foot. So see how my heel is raising up, okay? Slide onto the ball of the foot, still keeping my weight in the back. Okay, and how I do that is by keeping a slight bend in my knees. So I'm always sat into the posture, okay? The leg at the front stays free and loose. Okay, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so that is our heels running man. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this move and we're gonna twist our hips. Okay, so let's start with the move being small, all right? We're just gonna bring our foot out a little bit, but as we take our step forward, we're going to turn our body to the side. See that? I've still got a flat foot at the back. I'm not yet on the ball of my foot. I'm just keeping it flat for now. Come back to the middle and across. Back to the middle and across. Back to the middle and across. Okay, so following from behind. We're gonna pop up and shoot across. Just at a slight diagonal. You don't have to go all the way to the side, just to a corner of the room if you're in a room. Otherwise, we're just taking the leg across the body instead of to the front like we originally did. We're gonna go to the side, to the side. Okay, so let's practice a few going to the front. So, and 1, and 2, and now we're gonna go 2 to the side, and 3, and 4. Okay, start from the beginning again. So 2 to the front, and 1, and 2, now to the side, and 3, and 4. Okay, and again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep going. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. One more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so now if we want to make the step wider, we are going to drag our back foot even further. So a mistake you want to avoid is having your front leg go further out. It's actually your back leg that you want to drag further back, okay? The leg at the front is going straight up and straight down. Keeping the movement very simple. You just want to come up and bring your foot straight down. So it's got an easy reach. You don't want to feel like you're really stretching yourself across in order to achieve this movement. You just want to come up, okay, and down, okay. So let's practice the forwards heels running man, sliding the toe back for 2, and then we're going to go across ourselves for 2, just like we did previously. So coming up and 1 and 2 across, 1 and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2. So keep dragging that toe back, okay? It's about dragging back. See that? Drag, drag. And the leg at the top just comes straight down, straight down. So let's practice a few diagonal running men just on their own without the forward movement. We're gonna go across to the side, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so we wanna make sure that we're making this movement simultaneous. If we bring our foot down first, we're not gonna be able to slide our foot back. We need to go from here to here. See that? At the same time. Up, back, okay? As your foot comes down, you drag back. So the movement happens at the exact same time. Another tip, even though our weight is on the back leg, one thing you can do is have a bit more of a bend in your knees and a slight lean forward, okay? So this still puts the weight in the back of the leg, but what it's doing is grounding you a little bit more and keeping your weight aligned with the back leg. So let's just practice that, okay? Keeping that slight lean, that's it. And now start to add in some arms because this helps with the chest rotation. So you can do what I'm doing where you literally just point to the ground, okay? Across, 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 and across. That's it. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. During this step, you want to make sure that you're hitting your heel down during the beat. So during the kick drum, the hi-hat, you'll come up into your transition, and then you come down for the clap. So you're always hitting the beat. You're going tss, boom, tss, clap, 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 tss, boom, tss, clap. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are smashing it back home. We're gonna take this to music in just a second, but before we do, we're gonna add a back step to this move to make it a little bit more spicy. So that looks like this. Let's take it back to our heels running man, okay? So just coming straight forward and down, okay? From here, we're gonna come up as if we're about to go forward, but instead we're gonna shoot our foot back. So just play with that, up and back, up and back. Okay, so from here, let's come up. Let's go forward for 3. We're gonna go 1, and 2, and 3. We're gonna bring the back leg up and shoot it back. I'll repeat that again. We're gonna go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so 3 forward, 1 back, 3 forward, 1 back. Again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so what happens here is you hop onto your balancing leg, right? And all you do is shoot it forward, taking your weight back. So you're distributing your weight between the front leg and the back. See how I'm switching my weight from the leg at the front to the leg at the back. At the front to the back. And that's your back step. So you can always drill this move by doing a few on the spot and then coming forward again and then practice on the other leg. 2, 3, forward, 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 1, 2, 3, forward, 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 1, 2, 3. Just to get used to how to do a back step. Once you get it, it's gonna feel really good. It should feel really light and really easy. A back step takes way less energy than coming up and to the front. So think of it as a bit of an energy saver. You come up, but you're like, nah, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna go all the way to the front. I'm just gonna take it back instead. Nice and chilled, nice and easy, no pressure type move. And then you come up and forward, and then you take it easy. Forward, 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 take it easy. Da, 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 take it easy. 1, 2, 3, and back. See that? It's just a simple ta, ta. And this is a really nice way to keep up with the tempo and not feel exhausted during your flow, during your rounds. It's a step that's gonna give you a little bit of a break in between doing these more energy consuming moves, because coming from the back up and to the front, after a period of time, it feels quite tiring. So having this back step in your pocket is going to save you a little bit of energy and just feel really good in your flow. Now let's take the back step into the diagonal running man. So same thing, we're going to go across for 3, and then we're going to stay on the one side and hit a back step. Okay, so that's going to look like this. We're going to go and 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4. Now let's speed it up. We're gonna go and 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4, 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4, 1 and 2 and 3, back step 4. Use your arms, 2, 3, back step 4, 1, 2, 3, back step 4, 1, 2, 3, back step 4. Okay, so let's have a few rounds of that to some music. Okay, so let's take it slow for our first round. We're gonna come up on a beat, down for a beat, up on a beat, down for a beat. 1, 2, back step. Okay, this time we're gonna be stepping down every beat, up on the hi-hat and down on the beat. It's gonna be a little bit quicker. All right, so maybe make your steps a little bit smaller to help you keep up. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 6, 7, 8. Okay guys, and there you have it, the diagonal running man. So let me know what you thought about this tutorial in the comments. If there were some areas you maybe weren't too sure of, that's absolutely fine. All these moves take a bit of practice. So you've tried this video today, you now know how the move works. And so what you then need to do, if you're not 100% getting it yet, keep practicing it. Come back to this video tomorrow or the day after and just keep practicing and refining the technique. In order to get the moves fast and smooth and effortless, it is just a matter of practice and a little bit of consistency, and within enough time, you'll be doing the moves at full speed. Okay, so if you did manage to get it today, fantastic job and well done. Also, let me know in the comments what other tutorials you would like to see. So tell me what you would like me to create for you. I am here to help you guys level up and learn new stuff. So if there's anything you want to see, please let me know. Okay, so don't miss out on any more videos like this. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to get the updates. So make sure you are subscribed, click the like button and tap on that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out on content just like this. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me here today. See you later. Bye.